Welcome in, everyone, to Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs on EA Sports. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Denver Nuggets. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Nuggets coming in. They were the surprise winners in Game 1. And as a visiting club, just getting one of those first two games so important. They've got a chance now to get both.
And what a performance in Game 1. You steal the opener on the road, you take a home court advantage right away. Now you've got the opportunity to take real control and take a 2-0 lead back to your place for Game 3.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Anderson to Davis. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Anderson to Conley. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. From the outside, no good. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
To Gordon. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
To Conley. Austin Rivers. 5 on the shot clock. To Kyle Anderson. Fires the three. That's what you like to see. Austin Rivers. Tough shot from downtown.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Jackson to Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Jordan. T-Wolves with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. Deep left corner. Conley to Davis. Kicks it around the perimeter. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Conley into the front court. Leads 3. Curling inside. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyle Anderson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Denver's got it. To Jordan. For 3. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Short jumper won't go down.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
4-3. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Davis. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. Anderson tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Mike Conley missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Porter to Jordan. And that's rebounded by Minnesota. Anderson to Rivers. Here comes the screen. Won't go. Nuggets have the possession. Jackson to Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Gordon. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Davis. Conley tosses. Pass there. Taken away by Denver. To Porter. Gordon. Rivers into the front court. Up 5. Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Conley. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Porter to Reggie Jackson. Jokic to Jackson. Here comes the screen. Timberwolves have the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Wolves have it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Porter to Jokic. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. It remains Nuggets basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Minnesota basketball. Gobert to Kyle Anderson. Surveys the floor. Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Porter. shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ed Davis down to Gobert to Wade. Gobert. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Lead stands at 7. Ed Davis gets it in the left corner. To Davis. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Rudy Gobert with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Changes coming from both sides right now. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Gobert to Kyle Anderson. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Murray to the basket, but it won't go. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Murray with the basketball. 9-point margin. Torian Prince sends it away. Minnesota at the controls. Second effort. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. To Conley. Ed Davis. To Conley. Anderson to Gobert. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Murray into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Anderson to Davis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Gobert. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Conley into the front court. Up by 6. To Towns. Goes to the left side. To Conley. Trying to cash in. By Conley. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Not that time. Denver ball right now. To Jordan. Here comes the screen. Jamal Murray against Karl Anthony Towns. To Jordan. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Gobert. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Jordan. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. It's Denver's ball. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Gobert. Down low Town. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Mike Conley. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Gordon. Jordan to Aaron Gordon. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. To Towns. To Gobert. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Nuggets with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Gordon. Deep left corner. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Karl Anthony Towns. He's 2 for 2 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Aaron Gordon. Wade, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gobert to Towns. And he hits.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Jordan. Nothing going here on that drive. Jordan. Minnesota with the basketball. DeAndre Jordan with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jamal Murray, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 89%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Runner's good there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Jordan to Porter. Five to shoot. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Kyle Anderson.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
From the painted area, won't go down. Porter to Reggie Jackson. Gets it in the left corner. Rivers with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Towns. And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Nuggets have the possession. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Jackson. To Porter. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Austin Rivers to Towns. Anderson to Towns. DeAndre. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Anderson. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Denver's got it. Jordan. To Reggie Jackson. Karl Anthony Towns pins it. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 4 out of 7.
DeAndre Jordan's game, we know, is better suited for being closer to the rim. But I got to give him a lot of credit. He's developed into a guy who can step out and occasionally knock down a jumper if you give him some space.
Towns to Conley. Here's Towns. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Aaron Gordon rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Daniels matched up with Rivers. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
To Towns. Anderson to Towns. Over to the right side. Anderson. Has a chance. Off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Reggie Jackson against Karl Anthony Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Kyle Anderson swats it. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Jalen here with your halftime report. The Timberwolves certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Nuggets have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Conley into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Towns. Shot from the lane won't go. Nuggets have the possession. Jackson to Porter. Down low, it's Gordon. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Five seconds to shoot. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Towns. A big finish at the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Has a look. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 2. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Out of bounds off a Nugget. Conley. DeAndre Jordan tips it. The shot clock expires.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Aaron Gordon, guarded by Towns. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Anderson to Conley.
Game 2 Seed 1 Denver Nuggets Seed 8 Minnesota Timberwolves.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Porter. Kyle Anderson with a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Jackson. Cleans it up. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Gordon. Fires the three, and Aaron Gordon good on the quick release for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Towns with the look. The screen sets him up for two.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Aaron Gordon. Mike Conley able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Blocked away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Nice pass to get things going.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs one-round Western Conference Game 3 seed 4 Phoenix Suns seed 5 Los Angeles Clippers.
Nothing going here on that drive. Porter. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Towns. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Reggie Jackson. The drive right to the basket. Mike Conley snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Austin Rivers. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Towns. They slow down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Gordon gets it in the right corner. Porter to Jordan. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Time to shuffle things up. Anderson to Davis. Towns. Down low Anderson. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle to Gordon. Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. Porter to Aaron Gordon. Trying to cash in. Gordon's shot misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Jordan to Gordon. Kyle Anderson with the block. Timberwolves have the basketball. Rivers here against Troy Daniels. Down low Anderson. To Rivers. Anderson. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Here's Towns for 2. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, straight down the middle for two.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Porter. They work it down to Gordon. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away. It's Minnesota basketball. Just not going down. To Aaron Gordon. Knocked loose. Taken by the Wolves. And scores. Karl Anthony Towns with the finish.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Reggie Jackson picked up by Rivers. To Gordon. Jackson. The jumper's off the mark. Towns to Rivers. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Austin Rivers at the line for two shots. Career mark of 64%. First one goes down.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Shot from in close, no good. Nikola Jokic. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nothing going here on that drive. Denver ball right now. Jumper's good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shots.
And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. To Jokic. It's a big finish.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Jokic. Has a chance. Just off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Able to convert inside. Jordan to Jokic. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Rivers. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Jokic. fundamental shot right there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Gobert to Towns. Has a look. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
And he scores on the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Minnesota at the controls. Towns to Wade. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Jokic. Jamal Murray. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Wade. Tyler Lydon pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Karl Anthony Towns rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Austin Rivers. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Fires the 3, and the rebound belongs to Denver. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Gobert to Towns. To Rivers. Nikola Jokic swats it. Rudy Gobert. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Minnesota with the basketball. To Rivers. Wade. Probing the defense. To Rivers. Rudy Gobert. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Jokic to Jackson. To Porter. For three. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's Denver's ball. Porter to Jordan. Take stock of the floor. DeAndre Jordan against Karl Anthony Towns. No good and no foul. Towns to Kyle Anderson. To Towns, down low. Doesn't get the bounce. To Reggie Jackson. Porter to Jordan. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Towns to Rivers. Gets it in the left corner to Conley. Missed a wide open look. Nuggets with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Reggie Jackson guarded by Towns. Gordon. And the rebound comes to Conley.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Down low for Jackson. Wolves have it. They get it down for Towns. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
To Jackson. Gordon. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Conley to Rivers. From the painted area, won't go down. Nuggets have the possession. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. Taken by the Wolves. To Towns. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Screen coming. And it's going the other way. 5-second count. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Jordan to Reggie Jackson. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Conley. Anderson. Shot won't go. To Jackson. Cruises inside for two.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Rivers. Troy Daniels with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Jackson with it. His guys down big. Porter to Reggie Jackson. Porter to Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Rivers guarded by Troy Daniels. To Kyle Anderson. To Davis, down low. The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper off the mark. Jordan to Jackson. Jordan to Reggie Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. And scores.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Short jumper won't fall.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Jordan. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Kyle Anderson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jackson with it. Down a bundle to Jordan. Porter. To Jackson. Jordan. 4-3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
It's a victory victory for the Timberwolves. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series, a 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Timberwolves put one in the win column with a solid performance. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Nuggets put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Points in the paint.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Karl Anthony Towns read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Western Conference Game 2, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown. The 2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 2 Seed 1 Denver Nuggets Seed 8 Minnesota Timberwolves. The 2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Western Conference Game 3 Seed 4 Phoenix Suns Seed 5 Los Angeles Clippers will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.